Well, that hotel in that little town we were in last night, that was lovely. We're heading for Hermansburg. Oh, noisy. Trust me to start talking when a load of lorries go by.
So we're here.
Oh, right. Oh, it's bigger than I thought, yeah.
Look on.
There's more to it than. Ah. Hermansburg. Oh, we're not near enough yet. What's this place here? There's some toilets there, Pat.
I'll check them out. Probably about parking that.
Oh.
Make a U-turn, then turn right onto Markstrasse.
That's my sat-nav talking. Ignore it. This looks interesting. Oh. What's that? Wow. Look at this. Blimey. It's lovely in here. Church.
What that is.
Wow.
Head northeast towards Minkehager Strasse, B441. This organ. Wow. That is incredible. Head northeast towards Minkehager Strasse, B441.
On it. I'm supposed to have knocked the volume down on it. Sorry, folks. What is this? Locked. Don't know. sized church. Heck of a sized church, that. This building here. This building here. This might give you some information, I don't know. An aerial view of the church, I think. Yeah, it is. So it was built in 1778, this building. Yeah.
Head north towards Minkehager Strasse, B441.
So this has been a monastery.
See where that wall ends there.
Oh yeah, on this side.
Yeah.
This new bit that's been added on.
Hmm.
Hi folks. Well, we're here at Belsen, where the infamous camp. Pat don't want to go. Come have a look. I'm not going in. I'm just going to show you the entrance and that. We've driven by the camp where I was stationed, and I asked them if we could go in, but they won't let us in. It's been taken over by the German and the Dutch army. So they won't let me in.
Looks tidier.
Does, yeah, it looks good. I could see the barracks where I slept, but they won't let me in. On the way back, I'll stop and show you the entrance into the camp, and then we're heading into Bergen, and then from Bergen we're going to go to Hermansburg, where we lived. All right, I'll show you the camp, the Belsen camp then. This is the car park. I mean, when I was stationed here, there was none of this. No, nothing. You just went into the camp, and there was no buildings much left. So I don't really know what is happening now. It's further down from the camp than I imagined. I walked it when I was stationed here, when I first arrived in Ona. I walked it. It's a long way. It shows you, doesn't it, when you're young. There were a little when Pat came out and joined me in '68. They had built a little museum. I think it was a wooden thing, but I mean that looks like that concrete structure there looks like it now. So this is. I remember when I came, I walked down here. There was no laid path like that. It was just a dirt path, and there were mass graves on either side of this path. So this area here is where it all happened all them years ago. What else there when you think about it, isn't it? We're just walking down here, casually walking down here, and people were enduring the most miserable conditions imaginable in this place. The camp, I'll show you the camp when we drive by it, but when the British, I don't know whether there were any Americans, but the people, the survivors of the Holocaust, they took them down to the camp and used it as a hospital. So all the barracks where we lived were used as a hospital. Well, you can just walk in, which surprises me. Now, those, you see that mound of earth there? That is the mass graves. I remember those, and there's some on the left here as well. That's all that was here, these mounds. Believe this grave here, 2,500 people are buried there. That's what it says. And over there, it's that one there says 1,000. Okay, not going to show you anymore. I'm going to leave now. Right. To think when I walked down here I was 19 and now I'm nearly 77. How strange. A strange feeling. Okay folks, I'm gonna show you I want to try and locate where anybody who's read my book will know about Maggie's, the pub where we used to go outside the camp, and the snake pit. And it was somewhere round. It was somewhere round about here. Round about there, as though that. I thought it was a house because I think Maggie lived in it, and there was the snake pit and Maggie's bar next to one another. These look like normal houses there, don't they? Now this is the entrance into the camp there. And that guard room there is where, do you remember Danny in EastEnders? He was in there when I came out to Germany. And there, that'll be Maggie's, or the snake pit, one of them. And that Danny, he finished up being an actor in EastEnders. And he had killed her. He went to prison for killing a taxi driver.
His name was Danny.
Do you not know whether his name was Danny?
No.
I thought it was.
Oh.
Anyway, we're going into Bergen now. Okay folks, I just wanted to show you that. Pat says he played Dirty Den.
The landlord of the pub.
Landlord of the pub. Right, okay. Looking at my poor little darling here, because when we were in that last village where that lovely church was, Pat went and, hey up, she's at it again, look. I'm going to, come here, come on this side of me, and she had a fall. She went and fell, didn't you, darling?
Oh, I did.
She's grazed all her knees. Yeah. Just right. Yeah. Now what are we doing? We're coming here. Oh, go on, tell them, Pat.
Apparently this is where they used to drop the prisoners off and walk them from here right up to the Belsen camp. You know, the trains that delivered
This is
them.
the sidings, and it's where the trains came. They were like cattle, in cattle trucks, and I'm amazed that they've preserved it. Actually, I know it was here when I was young, when I came out here, but it wasn't preserved like all these cobbles and everything. It was just an old railway siding, like, and I knew that this is where the trains came and they got everybody off the train and marched them up to the camp. Just a minute. So this is the area. It's a bit of a grisly subject.
Yeah.
Not a very nice subject at all. But I don't suppose you'd ever come out here to see this. It's just part of our past. Being here when I was stationed at the camp, and we lived in the top half of a little house in Hermansburg. I'm going to show you it, where Pat and I lived after we got married. We got married in January 1968, and in April Pat came out. I went back to England and brought Pat out over land and sea, and took her up to the flat that I rented for her, and she cried her eyes out when she saw it. She was only 16, was Pat. He was very young. But it was my dad's fault, because he built it up. He told Pat that I'd got this beautiful
house.
I mean, it were all right, but
nice.
In the 60s it was amazing how primitive the houses were in Germany at that time. There was no hot water upstairs, and to have a bath you had to ask her, and she'd have to ask the landlady, Frau Schalk, who was actually an Avon rep, to put the boiler on for you, to heat the water up for a bath. So we're on the actual platform where the trains all pulled up.
If these represent something.
I don't know whether they were. I can't remember what was here originally. We don't need to go any further.
No.
It's quite a long platform. I'll be perfectly honest with you. The platform that I saw in the 60s wasn't as elaborate as this. I think it's been concreted over the intervening years. We're talking about 60 years. So this is it. We're in Bergen, and it looks nothing like. I mean, that road there, over there, that's the road down to Hermansburg. I remember that. I don't remember anything. Oh, come here, Pat. Hold me arm. Oh. This is number 17, Heidelberg, where we live. And it's so much smaller than I remember. And it was immaculate, was the garden. But it's all overgrown now. Wow. Well, that's it. Where Pat and I lived up on the top floor. Them bedroom windows up there were ours. Wow. This is the street, Heidelberg. There we are. We've we've booked into a room in this hotel just outside Hermansburg, and we're going to eat here, and I think we're okay here. I'll show you the bathroom. It's only a small bathroom in here. It's all right. This is the hotel where we're staying tonight. Hermansburg's about nearly a mile down that road.